On Saturday, June 14th, 2025, the elegant Civic Center of Victoria Island, Lagos, played host to the culturally rich and delightfully grand engagement ceremony of Sultana, Otibhoresi, and Teslim Tobi, an event that brought together distinguished families, eminent personalities, and an atmosphere of regal celebration. Teslim Tobi, the dashing groom, is the beloved son of Chief Benga Bello and Ambassador Folake Bello, a prominent Nigerian legal practitioner, diplomat, and politician who holds the historic distinction of being the first female Nigerian ambassador to Zambia and Malawi, and a former Ogun State Commissioner for Women's Affairs and Social Welfare. His bride, Sultana Otibhoresi, is the graceful daughter of Professor George Vuko Kwashi, a senior lecturer at the University of Swaziland and a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Ghana, and Mrs. Augustina Kwashi, a devoted mother and gracious host. The event brought together a constellation of respected dignitaries. The ceremony commenced with an opening prayer setting a spiritual tone for the unfolding cultural rites. Traditional proceedings followed swiftly, beginning with the formal introduction of both families, the symbolic blessing of the kola nut, the official request for the bride's hand by the groom's family, and the joyful acceptance by the bride's family. One of the most memorable highlights of the ceremony was the entrance of the groom, Teslim, who made a stately appearance, flanked by his impeccably dressed friends. In keeping with rich cultural tradition, he was presented with a different veiled maidens, among whom he was required to identify his bride. Shortly after, all eyes turned to the veiled true bride as she made her entrance, radiating grace and elegance, surrounded by her dazzling bridal train. With confidence and a knowing smile, Teslim unerringly unveiled his beloved Sultana, a moment that drew cheers and applause from the gathered guests. Her majestic poise and beauty captivated all in attendance. The ceremonial process continued with the payment of the bride price and the couple's official declaration as husband and wife, sealed with prayers, blessings, and heartfelt advice from their doting parents.
Don't be afraid to sit on his lap. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
As tradition demanded, the couple shared palm wine in a symbolic act of unity and love, and the engagement ceremony concluded with a powerful closing prayer by Apostle Enahoro Oviemada. Meanwhile, the celebration continued in full splendor, hosted a spectacular reception for their esteemed friends at a scenic waterfront section of the Civic Center. Guests were welcomed with exquisite refreshments and treated to live soul-lifting music by the legendary King Sunny Ade, whose performance evoked nostalgia and delight. The reception attracted an even broader array of distinguished guests, including Otumba Senator Gbenga Daniel and his wife, Yeye Olufunke Daniel, veteran broadcaster and media mogul, Prince Bisi Olatilo, Chairman and CEO of Biscon Communications, Are Kola Oyefeso, Chief Mike Inegbese, Chairman and founder of Inamake Motors, and Chief Olutoyin Okeowo, Chairman and founder of Metropolitan Motors, among many others who graced the occasion with glamour and goodwill. With flowing champagne, hearty laughter, and pulsating rhythms from the bandstand, the evening reached a crescendo of joy. The atmosphere grew even more electric as the newlyweds, joined by their friends, took to the dance floor. With joyful energy and graceful steps, they danced vibrantly to the irresistible rhythms supplied by King Sunny Ade, whose music filled the air with timeless melodies that kept guests on their feet, sealing the celebration with laughter, love, and unforgettable memories.